David.
Oh.
David.
I signed you in already. So, yes.
Man.
And I didn't.
So I listened to all of FKA Twigs.
Oh my
Which one?
god.
All of it?
Yes. I listened to from LP1.
Okay, sweet.
She has that spacey kind of vibe that John Misty does on his records.
Oh.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, you think so? I can
Well,
kind
like
of see that. A little bit. It's you'd have to elaborate more.
Like not spacey, but like it's kind of an eerie vibe in the background. Like
Ambient.
Ambient. There we go.
Oh, dude, you just described Arca. You're in for a treat.
What songs did he produce for Kanye West off of Yeezus?
He was the lead producer on Hold My Liquor
Okay, I
and
was gonna mess with that.
Send It Up. I censored both of those songs and I have them here. What do you?
That was almost super fucking creepy.
A little bit.
I thought it was like a mom. So I didn't see anything except for her shirt, which was just like, you know, it's like a mom, like not a mom shirt, not with the rest of her outfit, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it could be perceived to be like a parent, and I was like, who's this woman?
I understood one word she just said.
That I said? A word that I said?
No, I did. I'm joking.
Oh. No, it's okay. I understand.
That I understood everything you were talking about. You said her shirt made you think of a mom.
But
Just
not
her
on
shirt. And then you used to recognize it was Julianne, so you're like, oh, that's
I was really scared for a second. I want to wear these. They make me feel so like
special.
radio.
Oh. Bro. Amo, do you listen to Big Crit?
A little bit, but I haven't like gotten into him. You know, I want to because he's done nothing but impress me from what I've heard of him.
Have I showed you Life is a Gamble?
No.
We have time.
we have time. We have 2 minutes.
We have time,
dude.
This is literally my favorite.
Okay.
It's not clean.
Oh, okay. Oh well.
What?
Yeah, I liked him in he was in. I've heard his albums are pretty good. Or they used to be.
Cadillac Topia was pretty good. What I've heard of it, I haven't listened to it all the way. I'm not a super big Crit fan.
Right.
But
he seems pretty okay. Like he doesn't seem like
he's cool,
bad or anything.
He was definitely one of the 2 rappers for Conscious South. Like
oh yeah,
South.
For sure.
Let me toss a 7 for the ones won't see tomorrow. Cast those ships in for some time, we don't need the bar. Gunshots ring out, everybody hang out. Yellow tape party, oh Lord, what we sang out. I don't like this.
Oh yeah. I'll have to do ours in a second.
Dude, yeah.
We just
You got whatever color you're down for, man. I'm thinking blue because you got blue shoes and I got blue shoes. It's fake.
True. That is awesome.
By the way, we going in a minute.
Okay.
How much?
How much what?
I was gonna say how much time is left on that song.
About a minute and a half.
Do you want to just let that play?
Yeah.
And then go on?
Okay. Sounds good to me.
I don't understand how matching I am today. Blue song, blue shoes, blue socks.
Jesus, dude, you
Bro,
may be the most stylishly efficient one in the booth right
Blue shirt. I don't have blue pants because it's taking me too far.
Yeah. You know that song? It's like everything's blue, blue house.
Oh, you mean?
Da-da-dee-da-dee-da.
You mean Blue
Yeah.
by Eiffel 40 something 60 something. I don't know. You're experiencing my ignorance
You
with.
want colorful pens?
Shit. It's 5.
The song
Okay.
has like 20 seconds left.
All right. I'm turning all 3 of these on. Right? Yeah, I'm turning all 3.
1, 2, 3. Everyone but 4.
Everyone but 4. Sweet.
Yeah.
I was gonna earlier whenever Tucker was gonna be here. Jackson asked to be on it too, and I was like, he could totally be on it, but it's that right there.
Yeah, it's not. They don't have actual mic for it.
Right, which sucks because I could probably get us a mic for that, but
True.
I don't know how much they would let us do that. Ooh, man.
Yo, what's up?
Yo.
This is David and my co-host Emil.
Emil Warner,
And
that's
this
who
is,
I am.
Oh, we actually have a special guest today with us in the booth, Gabrielle Fulton.
Hey everybody.
How are
Yes, that's Gabrielle. You know, this is a big special time for us, David. This is a first. This is our first time to have a guest.
An
on the
official guest.
show. An official guest.
Because we've actually had people like swing through real quick and just
totally.
say hello or whatever, but you know, not this official.
Yeah, dude, Gabrielle's just gonna chill with us.
Yes.
We originally had a few other people lined up, but you know we like Gabrielle more. That's what it all came down to at the end of the day. You know.
I mean, like it was like Jackson's and some Tucker kid. I mean, they don't really compare.
Some Tucker kid.
They were like our backups to Gabrielle. Like really, she was
She
originally on the plan.
She was person number one, intention.
But you
number
know,
one.
we didn't think she'd be able to fit us into her schedule.
Right.
But,
the reason that I actually asked Gabrielle is because she is a big fan of a few of the people we'll be talking about. Not to give any spoilers as to who we're gonna be talking about, but she and I have bonded many a time over these people.
Oh, okay.
But Gabrielle, tell us about you. Tell us who you are.
Hey everyone. I'm Gabrielle, and I go to Hendrix as well. I have my own radio show called Shut the Folk Up, which is on Fridays from 6 to 7, so you should totally check that out.
It's live. It's rad. I promise you.
Yeah. Vouched for by That's Legit. Dude, I didn't even have to tell you to plug your show. You just went ahead and did it.
Thanks, Emil. Thanks.
Of course. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, folk music is dope, and folk punk music is also dope. I haven't been disappointed by anything you've shown me on that front, so totally check her out. And it's when?
On Fridays from 6 to 7.
That's it. So check her out there. If you like her now, I guess this is kind of her time to make it or break it.
I mean, yeah, this is her time to this is kind of her chance to show if she's like legit like the rest of us, you know.
Yeah, like us two in our show.
I mean, of course.
Because we're legit, right?
We stay legit, of course, 100 all the time.
Oh man. What have you guys seen and heard this week? Anything new? Anything you want to talk about very briefly?
I've actually, I mean, do we do it? Oh, actually,
other than what we're talking about for the
other than what
show.
we're talking about,
just anything you want to mention.
Big Crit dropped a project not that long ago. I don't know if any of you guys. Well, I know Emil and Gabrielle haven't really heard too much of Big Crit, but Big Crit dropped a project not that long ago. Probably a couple days ago. It has some really interesting features. It has Warren G, Ludacris, K Kemp, Young Dolph, Wolf Day, some name I don't really know.
Wow.
Big Sam. Ooh, I better not pronounce this wrong. BJ the Chicago Kid.
Oh, he's one I know.
And it's called It's Better This Way. It's hosted by DJ Drama. So far I've listened to it like 2 times, and it's pretty good. It's a solid project. I feel like there's something else that dropped. It'll probably come to me later, but besides that, yeah, Big Crit, I'd definitely go ahead and check it out. It's just good music.
And it's an album, right?
No.
This
is a mixtape. It's free. You don't have to worry about paying for it either. It's good quality music.
Awesome. We'll have to check that out because free speaks to me.
Yeah. I think free speaks to anybody,
man. True. And also, I want to listen to the new Churches album, but that hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
But of course, that'll happen soon. Maybe next week or something. I don't know. We'll talk about it eventually because Churches is pretty dope.
Yeah.
I saw a movie this week, like every week. I'm
surprised it's not like every day. Anymore.
Yeah, I know. And I'll probably see 2 this weekend because they're starting to stack up a little bit. But this weekend, I saw Crimson Peak.
Okay.
Guillermo del Toro. He directed Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that movie. That was pretty good.
He hasn't done many films, but he did last year. He did The Book of Life, and the year before that, he did Pacific Rim.
Okay.
And those are kind of his like claim to fame right now. You know, recently he's been working on a video game, Silent Hills.
Silent Hills.
Which is. Do you have anything to say about that?
No, I don't.
No, you're just pointing at me.
Yeah, I've seen you play it.
No, that's Silent Hill.
Oh.
And this was this is a sequel. Or a sequel, it's kind of like in the same vein, but it's derived from... Pause.
What's the name of this game again?
Silent Hills.
And what was the name of the first?
Silent Hill.
Okay.
You can understand my confusion.
Easily confused. Yeah, but Silent Hill is just to shortly summarize, it's a universe of video games, a string of video games, and there were 4 games made by these original developers, and then a new team got hold of it and arguably ruined the franchise, but Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro got in charge of it and started making it. However, that project fell apart because Hideo Kojima quit Konami, so Silent Hills is no more. However, there was a playable teaser called PT. Have you guys heard of PT?
No, I don't play too many games, but it sounds interesting.
Look it up. It was the demo for the game that was never like fully developed, but it was terrifying and it was so promising. But you know, there's always hope that he'll make another game in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
But now he's made another film. Arguably, like, I don't know, it's starting to get a little bit old at this point. As opposed to other people that have talked about Crimson Peak that I've heard of so far. I actually didn't really enjoy it that much.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that?
It's like, I don't know, the film itself is a kind of like gothic Victorian film in the vein of like Wuthering Heights. You know, it's like that era, but it has ghosts and stuff in it. So it was marketed to be creepy, but it ended up just kind of being a film about a woman that marries a guy that's a little bit mysterious and there's something involved in it, you know? And the build-up didn't really lead to much. I felt in the final result, and it was a good film, like beautifully aesthetically, it was beautiful, and the acting was really, really well done. But everything else just felt like
the plot wasn't.
Oh, totally. Like everything else, I've already seen before. I've already seen it done before. Not to say that like you can have a film that's already been done before and have it be like constantly bad or consistently bad, but
I feel that.
No, totally. It was just uninspired, I thought. Which kind of sucks because I like him as a director and I was hoping to see something really original from him.
Especially, you always want to see somebody adding something new to the game, no matter what the genre or form of art is. Totally.
Yeah. So, for the first time since we started the show, this is a movie I'm not recommending. I would say skip it. Go see Sicario.
If you haven't liked any of Amo's recommendations so far, you should probably watch this movie.
Right. In other words, yeah, if you don't like the other movies, if you don't like The Martian or Sicario for some stupid, ungodly reason, check out.
Whoa, everyone's entitled to their opinion, no matter how wrong it is.
No matter how wrong. But totally, it was, I mean, everyone has their own opinion, of course. I would say if you want to check it out, you can, but my recommendation is to just go see The Martian or Sicario, depending on what you want.
Okay.
But Bridge of Spies is out now. I need to go see that. Steven Spielberg directed it.
Oh, no. Bridge of Spies.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting. I'm always into spy movies. I might have to check that one out myself.
It looks pretty okay. I mean, Spielberg's a guy that I have an unpopular opinion about, but we can talk about that whenever I see the film. Okay. And then Steve Jobs is happening this weekend.
Oh, yeah. That should be interesting. I really like the first one with Ashton Kutcher.
Right. And this is a sequel.
Okay.
That's a joke. It's not a sequel.
I know it's not a sequel. I'm messing.
No, I'm just messing with you. This is the. This one was actually made first, or not made, but it was acquired. The rights were acquired for it first. Okay. And the other one was an independent film. But we'll talk about that more whenever I actually see it. Other than that, though, other than the film I saw, how was your break, guys?
Oh man, I went to Dallas.
Oh yeah.
And Dallas is crazy. I love Dallas. This is coming from somebody from Houston. Dallas is crazy. I love Dallas. I will definitely be going back. I definitely missed the Whataburger, the Smash Burger, the food. Oh my God. Whew. I could talk about Dallas and my love for Texas so much, but we don't have enough time for that. What about you guys though?
Mine was okay. I just did nothing much. But Gabrielle.
Mine was also okay. I went back home to South Carolina, so it's good. Got some music while I was there, so
yeah.
Some new tunes to check out.
What'd you get?
A lot of local music from the local punk scene in Columbia. So
okay, cool.
Yeah, totally cool.
Might have to play some on air.
on your show.
On my show.
On your show. Or on our show. We could also do that. But, as David.
Not before.
As David scorns the punk.
No, right.
I don't have nothing against punk music. I just wouldn't play it before I, put on some local talent from Houston. I would definitely have to put on some local talent from Houston. Before.
As David's bias starts to set in.
Yeah, I mean, Houston is my city, man. Of course, I definitely
dude, Houston's awesome.
have to show love to all the homies back in Houston trying to get on their grind and make music.
Right, and
Of course.
yeah, I would love to go to South Carolina sometime because I've seen a lot of it, but I've never been there. You know.
You should check it out.
Oh yeah, totally. I've been meaning to get into it sometime. But this show is not about South Carolina.
It's really not.
It's not about Houston.
I don't know about that.
It's not about Hendrix. It's about it's about music and it's about movies and it's about whatever we want to talk about.
I know, really. I mean, especially if I want to talk about Houston.
And what are we talking about today, David?
I think first up we should go ahead with that producer guy you were talking about earlier. I think he's a good segue into the rest of these artists.
Oh, for sure. Today is all about producers, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's about my 3 favorite. I've said they were the best whenever I advertised today for the show a little bit, but I'll take that back and say they're just my favorite. My 3 favorite producers.
Oh, okay.
Currently producing.
Next week I'll have to come with my favorite.
Oh, that'd be cool, dude.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. And they're all kind of linked. You know, Arca is the one we're about to talk about, and he has 2 new singles. That's why I wanted to segue into him.
Yeah.
But he has produced for Kanye West and FKA Twigs, who happen to be my 2 other favorite producers.
Okay.
So yeah, I was like, let's talk about all 3 of them. Whatever.
Let's go for it.
But Arca, he is from Venezuela. His name is Alejandro Garci, 25 years old.
Okay.
He's been making his own stuff for the past 2 or 3 years, I think, but he started to get more critical recognition when he produced for Yeezus, producing songs such as Send It Up, Hold My Liquor, I'm In It, and Blood on the Leaves. And then he found success after that for while producing for FKA Twigs and LP1 and Bjork's newest album he produced.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
Totally. He had his first album last year, Zen, which I can show you a little bit of.
Yeah, definitely. I'd definitely love to hear some.
And it was met with critical reception. Most people liked it because it deviated from his previous style of being more hip hop influenced to being more ambient influenced.
Oh,
yeah. Which is cool because you can totally see traces of that throughout what he did for Kanye and what he did for FKA Twigs.
Yeah,
right. But I have some of it. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, dude, let's go for it.
Okay.
Totally.
Okay, so I guess I can show you guys this, and then you can feel free to react however you feel like.
But you guys should definitely listen to the podcast if you get a chance, because you never know what's going to be on there.
You never know.
Yeah,
never know.
You never know.
Wink, wink. They can't see me wink, but that's why I always
never know. It gets crazy back here when you guys listen to music. But here's some Arca.
Yeah, this is Arca. This song is called Thievery.
Okay.
And it's off of Zen by Arca. We're not. We can talk and say whatever we want.
This is on the podcast.
Yep. Oh, God.
Are you gonna?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. Feel it, dude. This does have a very consistent beat, so
It doesn't.
It does. I think it does.
I said I moved and she lose. She tried to put me on camera, but she really couldn't groove. I told her just about the tunes. Here we go. You should know that off the top of I'm just a man running with the flows. Oh no.
It keeps going, but it's like implicit.
Okay.
So even if it feels like it's stopping, it'll stay consistent.
Okay.
So you can just go with it if you want.
I said no written, I was spitting off the top. I am a G, she seeing me, she do believe the fact that I just been the king. I told her the man that to be this one thing freeing me. I told her about the soul, she should know. Ain't even on the road, all alone in the zone with the phone. Who you really gonna call when you acting like you're falling, you ball where you start. And when you started, tried to tell her, man, we looking at our life, and I've been walking. I said money on my mind, had to go and grind. The beat went and changed, so I said all right. Kept spitting to the end, to the dark of the night. Looked back at my soul, told her, man, it's all right. And even back then when I was living, I was out here trying to go and get it. But I said money on my mind, please grind, watch me, mama, every day and night. Got these angels on my shoulders with my demons in my head, screaming, "God damn, David, man, you should have been dead." They tried to pull the gun out and fly.
What? I'm not doing anything.
I believe you.
What did I do?
I'm thinking.
Yeah, you better not be recording this.
I
Or
know.
I wasn't.
that's a joke.
I'm joking.
I know, but-
I'm messing with you.
I know, but I wouldn't want to pirate your special podcast.
Oh, it's over. Oh man, that's
That was some Arca. I was feeling that. If you hear the podcast, you'll understand. I like how much I was feeling that beat. It was interesting.
Oh, totally. So, what'd you think of it, man? Give me your
mean,
full opinion.
For something that's not supposed to be a hip hop beat, the production is really good. Like just the sounds in general, but like, I mean, for what it's supposed to be, it's really good.
Oh, totally.
It's not normally my preference, like the style, because it sounds like a lot of the instrumentation is like loops or made from like straight off the system. It's not live instrumentation.
Right.
But I mean, for what he does, for what he has, it's really good.
Oh, for sure. And I had never listened to his first album before yesterday, actually, because I wanted to get into him because I know like I would like him because of what I've heard of him, production wise. But his new singles came out and I really enjoyed them, so I was like, I'll go ahead and listen to his first album.
Okay.
And it's really good. And I think that the thing is that album is kind of like a starting point for his solo career.
Yeah.
Because what it really is like a transformation. It's him finding himself both personally and as a musical artist.
Yeah.
So totally, very very weird, very synthy, full of strings, whatnot.
Definitely very. You could definitely hear the synths. The synths were in there were very strong.
Oh, totally.
But,
and around this part of the album, I would say this is about like halfway through the album. That's when it picks up, and it's like, if you want to call that a banger, like per se, it's a very consistent beat and super exciting to listen to. The rest of the songs on the album are just like that, but everyone up to that's experimental, and you can totally feel him orchestrating this transformation he has made into who he is now. But I really enjoyed it, dude. I really liked the album.
I really enjoyed it too. I always love listening to like producers and the stuff they don't necessarily give to artists, but they put on like their own projects. Because I mean, that's them like showing a part of themselves.
Totally.
Like, yeah, it's great, especially when you're like really into a producer.
Oh, for sure. And he's really talented too.
Yeah, for 25, definitely. Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, do you want to hear the new single maybe? I don't know. Gabrielle, what do you think of that?
I'm impartial.
You're impartial?
Yes.
You're really bad, like, guest. I mean, the guest is
I'm sorry. This is not my show.
I mean, like...
That's true, but you are...
I shouldn't have an opinion. You guys play what you feel.
You know what? She's right. This is our show.
Yeah, you know what?
Let's keep it legit and play whatever we want. Go for the single, man. Just play the single, man.
This song is called Soichiro, and it's I don't know what language it derives from, but it is his newest single. He's made 3 singles from this album, and this is the one that he has released first. I don't know. Either way, it's my favorite one. So we're gonna listen to it.
Let's go. Come on, Gabrielle. You gotta be like the tiebreaker. That's a bad.
I can't decide.
You gotta just flip a coin. That's how I make all my life decisions.
I don't know. I don't want to tell you to play something you don't want to play. It's not my place.
I mean, oh god, the schemes.
The what?
I said the schemes.
The schemes. Oh
Yeah.
man, what are you talking about?
Oh, some group chat stuff.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, that would be so crazy. Bro, it's like that's 5 pounds.
What? 5 pounds?
That's not a lot of weight.
Jeez, dude, that's like half a baby.
I know, right?
Wait, what? Are you talking about the?
Yeah.
You showed Daniel.
I mean, I can.
No, I didn't know if you.
It's just that the podcast is on, so
Oh, yeah.
I can't say anything
I feel you.
I can't say.
keep it a mystery.
Oh, that's funny. That is, wow. That's crazy.
That's like so much.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeez.
God.
Wow.
How can we make
Like
this look?
More legit.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's your show is legit.
No, that's legit, but in that room, so I was like, yeah, fuck it.
I don't know. I think it's fine.
You know, adding
Exclamation point.
exclamation, but we can add designs to it. We can do whatever we want with this thing, man. Just draw on it, dude.
Yeah. You draw whatever you want.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You can draw whatever you want.
Yeah.
a-
It's
yeah.
your show.
Because it's our show, and we can do whatever
Totally.
we feel like.
Is that it?
No.
Oh.
No, man. I'm pretty excited for this album. But I haven't really listened to Arca before, so this is like, new for me.
That's cheap.
So are you not liking it, or are you liking it?
No, I like it. It's not really my style.
Right.
I'm not a fan of like the synth, you know.
Oh, totally.
But I mean, I don't.
Just like
Good.
Yeah,
It's
for
just-
sure.
It's like nice noise. It's like, yeah, like it's kind of like David was saying. Like if you use like actual noises or like something that didn't rely on like a.
Yeah. I feel that, and
that's
that's.
signature on there. You can do the same.
Oh wow, you put your signature on it. Oh man. I guess I'll do that too. Yeah, I feel that. That's initially what turned me off of him. But I don't know. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not Clarence Clarity though. He is.
So hey,
You have to write your show time on the back
on the
dude.
back.
and put it on top of mine in the pile.
What's up, David?
So, Julianne, for that track I was telling you about, Hotline Bling, she was like, she wants to do like a blues acoustic version to it,
Oh wow.
like with like harmonica and everything. You have mics.
That's true. Well, I have this thing, but I can always get other mics too.
I mean, we could probably even borrow some from the SLTC
True.
if necessary. You have the software. That's the biggest question, though. Yeah.
I don't have like DJing software or mixing software, but I do have Audition, and that works.
Okay.
It's just not going to be professional.
For what?
It's a little thing.
What are you working on?
That you want to talk about
Can you
it.
say it, but not on the podcast? Is it-
Yeah.
is it for the podcast?
We're talking about me and Juliana are gonna do a remix to Hotline Bling. So we're just gonna get it recorded.
Cool.
And you just gotta work on it. She has to like compose it because the instrumental for Hotline Bling is garbage.
Oh yeah.
What's it called?
Hotline Bling.
That's
by Drake.
Drake, right?
Yeah.
I haven't heard it yet.
Really?
Maybe I have. I just don't remember.
It's been like everywhere though.
How does it? Is that the "You Only Call Me on Your Cell Phone"?
Yeah, Hotline Bling by Drake. It's everywhere.
I think I've heard it.
Okay. Cool.
You're back on now, by the way.
I mean, I know.
Okay.
I was just rambling.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I was just letting you know. Yeah, totally, dude. I'll which again, I've never produced anything before.
I mean,
So I'll just
but
have to play around with it.
Yeah, just work around with this software. But anyway, for those of you on the show, that was Arca.
Yeah, from his new album Mutant. Dude, right now look up the album artwork for it.
Okay.
You gotta check this thing out.
Arca.
Yeah, which I'm not saying those
Can't
singles
spell.
are. Yeah, you can't spell the 4-letter name.
How do you spell ARCA?
Yeah, that's it. Which I wouldn't say these 4 singles, like none of them are gonna make like a best song list,
Yeah.
best track list for me. It's more so I'm just excited to hear what it's gonna be like, because this will be his first album, just giving it his all without experimenting. It's that one right there.
This one.
Look at that thing.
Wow.
Yeah, totally.
Oh jeez.
Emil, what's up with you and these like weird album covers, man?
Oh man, you thought Bad Not Good was a weird album.
Wow,
cover.
like this is on another level.
No,
It's just like,
What are you seeing, man? What is?
I mean, it looks like some kind of mutant demon with like horn, hair, kind of fusion looking things
Oh, dude.
with
that's
like hands on the end. It's like really weird. I mean, actually, I don't even recommend looking this up because it's kind of creepy.
It is pretty disturbing.
Yeah.
And I would say that's a perfect illustration of how the music is. That's how
Okay.
it feels. But yeah, I'm excited. Just giving everyone a heads up. Check out his singles. Check him out. You may like him, and you'll check him out more by listening to us because we're going to listen to some more of him.
Definitely.
In the form of our next person we're talking about, who I think should be FKA Twigs.
I was thinking saving her last.
Oh, really?
With some Kanye.
Okay, I was thinking we could talk about Kanye more as like as a whole, and
okay.
transition into like
Okay.
we could spend the last 10 minutes.
We can do
talking
FKA
about
Twigs.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. I listened to her today. I've heard about her for a while. I've heard some songs by her and stuff like that. But today, actually during work, I just kind of played her I just played her in the background while I was working.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, she's really enjoyable. I have to say the song 2 Weeks is the standout.
Oh, you think so?
2 Weeks is pretty legit.
Wow.
I also really like the song right after that. I don't remember the name.
Hours,
which
yes. was produced by Arca.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I was enjoying that song as well.
Totally. Yeah, Hours is great, dude. That's a great song. And it's funny because my 3 favorites I would say are Lights On,
Okay.
Hours, and Give Up. And those are the only 3 produced by Arca. I found out after the fact.
Okay.
But yeah.
Wow, crazy coincidence.
Oh, totally. And she produces her own stuff too. It's not like she uses other producers. But she does use help from other producers, kind of like Kanye does.
Yeah.
But yeah, came out last year, LP1. I love it so much. From the moment I heard it, dude, I fell in love with the sweet sound of FKA Twigs and the sweet album. Easily my favorite album of last year.
Okay.
I used to think maybe Run the Jewels. Dude, no way. FKA Twigs is just unbeatable. What do you think about it, Gabrielle?
Well, I might have to disagree with the Run the Jewels, but
that's totally understandable.
But Melissa is a really solid album.
Oh yeah, Melissa. That's her new EP came out this year. 5
really?
tracks.
Yes.
Yeah. Super great. It was actually produced in part a lot by Boots, which from Run the Jewels. He sang on Early, and he produced Lie, Cheat, Steal.
Right. 2 of my favorite songs.
Right. So he produced that whole EP, which makes sense because it's awesome. And it's a new style, definitely. Her LP1's a lot more ambient, a lot more a lot more experimental and a lot less tangible. But Melissa feels a lot more realized, or not real. That's the wrong word. A lot more compiled.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It has a lot more of a more of a mainstream sound, but in a better, in a good way though, not
okay. I feel you.
Yeah, it feels like she's starting to develop her own
unique sound. Okay,
I'll definitely. I think at least. I don't know
Melissa. I agree.
Yeah, totally.
Definitely.
But LP1, man.
Yes.
So
LP1, I if I had to rate it, I definitely have to say around a solid 6 or 7 for me.
Totally.
I mean, mostly because I'm not really into that ambient vibe.
Right.
I definitely like music that's a lot more concrete with the sounds and a little less experimental. But I mean, there were definitely elements of every song that I really enjoyed.
Oh, for sure. And that's the thing is that it's just such a powerful album from start to finish. Every song on it's really well produced, really well sung too. She has a beautiful voice, and she's so. Wait, what'd you say?
I said ridiculously beautiful voice.
Oh, totally, and she's so young too. Is the thing, so she has such a future ahead of her.
So much potential.
Arca also produced EP2, which was her second EP, and it was the one that kind of got her a little bit more recognized by the mainstream before her album came out last year, which I haven't heard. I need to listen to it. That's the one you're looking at. That's it. And I haven't heard it yet, but I need to listen to it. And he produced that whole album, apparently.
Okay, definitely. I'll go ahead and I'll take a listen to that too.
Oh, for sure. I have 2 songs by her.
Okay,
so he has a choice. Do you want to hear? I have Lights On and I have Give Up.
Let's go with why not both?
Why not both?
Why not both?
Oh, you get time constraints, bro.
I mean, but we have a good 30 minutes, man. I say let's just go for it.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, dude. All right. I guess we'll play. I'll just play Lights On. Whatever. I'll play that one first, and then we can listen to Give Up. Oh my god.
Okay. Cool.
Oh no.
Whoa.
What?
What happened?
Oh, I accidentally picked the wrong song.
Okay. Well, we're waiting on Amo to pick the right song.
Yeah, distract them.
Okay.
Got it.
Here we go.
Just Give Up.
Yeah. Give Up by FKA Twigs off of EP1.
I already turned you off.
Oh, great.
That's okay. Yeah, I accidentally grabbed 2 weeks. Which is your favorite?
Which is my favorite.
So, but the only thing is that it's like it's not
Produced by Arca.
No, it's not. It's not
clean either.
Right. So if you have it on here, you're gonna play it.
It's not clean either.
Oh, is there not like a censored version? There probably isn't actually.
Yeah.
It's okay because God, I love this song.
I love Figure 8.
Oh yeah, it's a good one, man.
I don't know. I
heard
like
that song actually.
Huh?
Figure 8. It's like the first song I heard by her.
But this is one of my.
Wait, what?
But this is.
Give up.
Yeah.
This is a song that like, it's like the first time I heard it, I was like, it's okay, and now it's just like classic FKA Twigs. Oh man, it's great. Figure 8's great, dude, and I'm Your Doll. Which I know we've had that conversation before.
Oh yeah.
I'm so tired.
Oh, dude, I'm there with you. I haven't quite recovered from fall break yet.
Right? Like fall break is supposed to be time to like pass out and sleep.
Oh, totally.
I just did crazy stuff.
You hit it.
Right.
Huh? You know what?
That's you partied.
Party, yeah, party.
Partied.
Kind of, yeah.
That's a way to put it.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. A party.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably did 3 things. I partied, quotation marks, slept and ate. That's all I did in Dallas. It was so beautiful.
Partying is fun.
Yeah. Party.
Just have like a sign in your hand. That
Yeah.
says what you're in for. Totally. Yeah. It was a fun break. I had to freaking revise that paper for philosophy. It was the worst. It took me like 3 hours to sit there and do it.
Who is that?
I don't know. She was just giving me a weird look, so I was giving it a reply.
Good. I'm just balancing my phone. If it looks like it. Sorry. Don't worry.
We know you're recording him.
No, it's okay.
My phone is a weird weight now.
Hey.
Why is that? Look, I mean, it looks pretty balanced.
No, but like when you like.
Oh. Wow, that's jank. It looks like your phone's bent. It's probably the case. You should put a screen protector on your phone. It'll make sure it'll last longer with the crack.
Really?
And it'll help it from stop cracking if you drop it again.
Yeah, that's where I ran into my issue. Was I had a scratch, and then it cracked, and then it cracked, and then it cracked, and cracked, and cracked.
But you gotta make sure
I got water in it.
you gotta push. Wow.
Oh, yuck.
It's like a whole app. It's like a whole app.
What do you mean?
Like if you maybe to put your
Oh,
phone.
like on the thing?
Yeah.
No. It's 2358.
I wasn't trying to get your phone. I was just trying to show.
Now
How about, like,
everyone
the whole,
on the
like-
podcast knows her.
2358.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Way to reveal it.
Fibonacci. Cool.
Hey.
What's up?
Was that wow.
0112358.
Yeah.
Yeah. 13.
Huh.
That was FKA Twigs' Give Up, produced by Arca a little bit. Not totally him, but he had a little bit of influence on it.
Yeah.
And you could totally tell.
You could hear it too because it definitely had that ambient synth vibe to it too.
But in my hand, not like metaphorically, like figuratively, not literally. In my hand, I don't know where I was going with that. We're gonna listen to Lights On.
Lights On by FKA Twigs.
That's it.
Hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah, it's Lights On by FKA Twigs. I was gonna make like a What's up?
Oh, you have the aux on.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was like, it's on my phone. I'll just do I was gonna make some sort of weird, strange, figurative thing where I was like, in my hand I have another song by FKA Twigs. I was like, yeah, who cares? I'll just play music. But hey, since Tucker's not here, it's funny because now I can actually go see The Graduate right now.
Nice.
But I don't feel like it, so
Cool.
yeah. Unless you want to go see it now. But if you want to watch it tomorrow, we can go do that instead.
Either way.
Either way,
Yeah.
we may miss a little bit
Tomorrow.
because of the show. That's what I was thinking.
I don't mind missing that, but
You what?
I wouldn't mind missing the beginning because I've seen it before, but
Yeah. It's also on Netflix, so that's what makes me a lot happier
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
So if you're cool with that, of course.
yeah.
I've seen The Graduate.
Oh yeah.
Which movie is that?
It's Dustin Hoffman's A Graduate of College. I've never seen that song.
He's like graduated from college, and then the soundtrack is Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah, I know
Do
that.
you know who they are?
Well, I know who they are.
Oh yeah.
I don't really listen to them.
Oh yeah. They're old, but she just makes me feel so like.
Oh yeah, she's so she's great.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
Arca's actually the only producer on this song, by the way. So he did everything for this one. Not to make it all about him, but since today is Arca Appreciation Day,
True.
you know.
I'm gonna play some Alchemist, some J. Cole.
Oh yeah.
Some J. Cole. Those are my two favorites. Whoa. No, not J. Cole. We'll see. I gotta pick a third.
That's fine, dude. We can talk about that next week, dude. That'd be cool. That'd be fun. There's just not much to talk about new right now.
Right? Music's kind of slow.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get Apple Music pretty soon.
Are you gonna pay for it, or are you just gonna do the free thing?
I'll do the free trial, and then if I want to keep paying for it, I'll do that. But
What does Apple Music entail?
it's like, I don't know.
It's like It's like Spotify, pretty much.
But through Apple,
Yeah.
I guess. And initially, it was like Spotify in the sense of how much money they made off of their songs too. But like Taylor Swift protested it and stuff.
Yeah.
And she took all her music off of Apple Music because they weren't paying her enough. So I think that now they're paying their artists more
Oh, good.
for it, which is cool. Which is why I'm like, yeah, I'll do the free trial. I'll try it out. And I think a new philosophy I'm gonna start doing is I'll listen to the music, and if I like it, then I'll buy it. Cause so much music comes out, so much more music than movies, than video games. It's so hard to keep up with it and spend that much money on it. And most artists do encourage that too. They're like, listen to our music, and if you like it, then support us. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what most people do. Just
Yeah.
your-
I'm never gonna
Yeah.
just I wouldn't exclusively listen to someone on Apple Music, but I'll listen to the new Church's album, and if I like it enough, I'll look at it.
Yeah.
And that way I don't have to buy it twice like
Yeah.
I've done before. So
I mean, I really like buy music I only buy music I really, really love. I mostly listen to mixtapes.
yeah,
Because they're free.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And that's
Which sucks because sometimes you'll get a mixtape like a Tyler the Creator. His mixtape's the best, better than his albums. Take someone like I don't know Kendrick. I don't know.
Kendrick Lamar.
As an example, his albums are critically acclaimed, so it's like you gotta check those out.
He has only a couple mixtapes anyway. Most of his music is albums.
Right.
That was
Yeah, most of his music's are
yeah.
albums.
Most of his music is albums. It's stuff that you have to pay for. We're talking about Kendrick Lamar and just whether to buy an album first or listen to it. Then if you like it, buy it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I was just saying how most of my music is mixtapes, cause most of the artists I listen to, they'll put out a mixtape or something like that. They'll put out maybe 2-3 mixtapes, 3-4 before they even release an album.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Especially if they don't have major label backing.
Yeah.
And a mixtape is most of the time the music they're not gonna put on the album because it either doesn't really go with where their album's going, the same direction, or it'll just be better, or it just the label won't let them put it out or won't let them put it on the album, so they'll release it for free.
Totally,
which is great for me because I don't like to pay.
right. But you do like getting that music. That's what's awesome about mixtapes, man.
Agreed.
Like whenever I hear that a rapper has like a classic mixtape, like Joey Badass, I'm like, oh my god!
Did you listen to 1999?
I haven't listened to it yet, but Jackson told me that he wants to talk about it sometime.
Oh yeah, 1999 is a classic. That had me thinking Joey Badass was gonna be like the Kendrick Lamar to the East Coast.
Right. And I think some week we'll have to listen to 1999 before
definitely.
the money and talk about them both.
Definitely.
So, okay. But yeah, that was Lights On by FKA Twigs, my 7th favorite song of last year. Whenever I made my lists last year, love that song. Super great. Fully produced by Arca for anyone who was curious. But yeah, totally check her out. She's super great, super awesome. Gabrielle, what do you think of her?
She's amazing.
She's amazing.
She's great.
She
no
is.
words.
Oh my gosh.
Just indescribable.
Indescribable. There's someone else who's a little bit indescribable. Well, he's a little bit more describable, self-describable.
Oh yeah.
Including the words such as asshole and God.
Can you say that on the radio?
Yeah, I just said it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Ass, whatever. Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
But hey, do you know who I'm talking about?
Could this be?
Just say it.
Kanye?
Yeah,
I mean,
we're talking
Yeezus.
about Kanye West.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Wow.
my Lord and my Savior. I know not everyone has seen the light, but whatever. Kanye West. It may be weird to say. I've said crazy things on the show before,
Definitely.
and you're probably gonna hate what I'm about to say, but
oh god,
I've kept this opinion for a while, man. And Kanye is my favorite producer, ever. I can't think of one
ever.
Yeah.
You're entitled to your opinion, my man.
Totally.
But like, I don't know if you guys know this, like how important Kanye West is to like rap in general.
Oh, for sure. Go ahead.
I mean, like, if it wasn't for Kanye West, there would be no Drake.
Right.
There would be no Drake. Kanye West opened the door for artists who weren't necessarily talking about like
gangster rap.
Yeah, gangster rap or like just more serious topics. They weren't really talking about like loves and heartbreak and stuff like that.
For sure.
Kanye West opened the doors for rappers like that.
And I wouldn't say he created like how sampling is like a big deal, but he totally brought it back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely on the new school wave. Kanye's always been nice on the boards with like production and stuff like that.
For sure. And I would say his first 3 albums, for me personally, were an excellent trilogy of balancing his lyrics with his production.
Yeah.
And his next trilogy of albums, which is now complete with the release of Yeezus, on the other end of the spectrum is more like a feat of experimentation.
Definitely.
Whereas
Yeezus, he definitely came out a lot more creative.
Oh, for sure.
He definitely tried to push the boundaries. Like I remember reading somewhere that one of the big things that Kanye West wanted to do with Yeezus, he wanted either people to hate the album, like straight up hate it, which I did at first. I thought it was I just had disdain for it,
right?
Or like to just love it. Like he just wanted to push,
which arguably is what happened.
Yeah, I mean he just wanted to push himself as creatively as possible.
Right. He's a man that it's incredible to say. I never thought of this before, but like he has released 6 albums in his 10-year career. Every one of them, other than arguably 808s and Heartbreak, not as much, but his other 5 have been universally acclaimed as incredible, as innovative, everything. And he's a very outlandish guy in person. Right?
Kanye is definitely an egotistical person.
Oh, for sure.
Kanye West might be he's probably definitely a horrible person.
Yeah.
Like just in general, but what he's done for the rap game,
you cannot deny.
Can't deny
musically,
his skill.
He is a genius.
You cannot deny his skill.
Right.
Not at all.
And the reason I want to talk about him, other than the fact that Arca did some production for him, was that I guess we can talk about Yeezus first, and then we'll go into his older stuff. But I have the song "Send It Up." If you guys want to hear that. Send It Up or Hold My Liquor? Which one?
Hold My Liquor, because I listened to that earlier today just to refresh myself on how much I hated Yeezus, and I like Hold My Liquor. That was a good song.
Great.
That was a good song.
Hold My Liquor, produced by many producers. I know that on the album itself, Travis Scott, that's where he got his start.
Yeah.
And Hudson Mohawk was a big consultant, as well as that, like featuring some people like Daft Punk. But on this song in particular, Arca was one of the head producers.
Okay.
Which ties into our theme of today. But yes, Hold My Liquor, unofficially featuring Chief Keef and Bon Iver. So, yeah, this is it, guys. Enjoy Hold My Liquor.
I did not know that was Chief Keef.
Yep,
I was like, who is this?
This is Bon Iver right here. Isn't that awesome?
I was wondering who that was.
Yeah. Especially having like censored, it's weird whenever you read the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's Chief Keef.
I thought this might could have been like Travis Scott and Kanye.
Oh, yeah.
Really well. Now that I can hear Chief Keef.
Yeah, it's him. It's weird because like I liked his approach on this album because what he said was that he wanted it to be all about the music.
Yeah.
Which you could say is a cop out, but at the same time, it's cool because he didn't say who was in each song. He didn't like put titles on the back of the album or anything.
Yeah.
He didn't even have anything like on the album itself. Just CD, you know. And because of that, like there are a lot of musicians in this album that you wouldn't even know or anything. You know?
Yeah.
Like again, Bon Iver's in like 3 of these songs.
Really?
You know, yeah, he's in I Am a God, this one, and I'm in it. And right, Frank Ocean's in New Slaves.
Yeah.
Daft Punk is in the first one. Yeah, it's just crazy.
I like this song because it reminds me of old Kanye delivery.
Oh yeah, it's experimentally it's like super pretty.
Like
And this song has been building as one of my favorites from this
Yeah.
album.
And just the way he delivers it, it's like reminiscent of old Kanye. That was my favorite part.
For sure, and it's not like they're not like awful lyrics either.
Yeah.
You know, because like once you read them, you're like, oh, it's not as bad as you would think. You know?
Kanye's lyrics are always like deceptively like simple.
Yeah. Well, for a while they have been. They used to be more intricate, you know.
Well, like even back in the day, he wasn't just like he wasn't crazy, but he just did it a lot more often.
Right. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, totally. I see what you're saying now. They used to be.
He used to drop something to set. He'd be like, "Oh, you got to think about it for a second." Every other, like probably every 2 bars, he would drop something. He was just like, "Ooh," but now it's like it's a lot more rare.
Yeah, for sure. And I think definitely it was after My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy that we saw that decline in quality. And I would say it was kind of like a steady decline too. It's not like he just all of a sudden went like that, you know. But Yeezus isn't like nearly as bad lyrically as like I thought it was upon the first listen. The more I listened to it, the more I realized, there's some great stuff, like New Slaves, Black Skinhead, Bound to. It's like the lyrics are actually
Bound to.
pretty good.
That was probably like the only song I liked off here. That and New Slaves.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's super. It's very different, but it's really. I mean, who cares? It's like if you like listening to it, you like listening to it. You know.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Plus, J. Cole dropped his album the same day, so that's what I was listening to.
Oh really?
Yep. J. Cole did it on. J. Cole was supposed to release his album a week later. He was like, "No, I'm gonna drop it the same day as Kanye, just to say I could compete with like on this level," which he did.
Yeah,
His numbers
totally.
weren't too bad.
That's the thing is that like that was actually the first time I ever heard someone say J. Cole was good. Was whenever I went and I got Yeezus.
Okay.
And then the dude at Best Buy saw me looking at Yeezus and he's like, "Oh, have you heard J. Cole's new album?" I'm like, "Nah, dude, I've never really listened to J. Cole. I've only heard a few songs off his first album." He goes, "His new album is awesome."
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And that's when I got Power Trip. And
Okay.
that's when I actually got into J. Cole. And of course, then I got 2014 Force,
Oh, of course, everyone should listen to it.
which is awesome. Yeah.
Oh,
That's insane how much you like that album, man. It's crazy.
me?
Yeah, I thought you'd think it was like good, but like not incredible. But
2014?
yeah, because like I really liked it. I didn't like love it, you know.
Well,
But,
I mean, the fact that he doesn't have any features
No, that's
Plus,
true.
The fact that like his storytelling ability and his like lyricism is like all on point for every song.
For sure.
So it's just like a good project for him. It's like it was just a really solid project, and the message as a whole was really solid.
Yeah, no, I do like it though. I need to listen to it again. I need to buy it physically. Because I don't have it on CD.
I need to get vinyl and start buying some music.
Oh,
Yeah, like I want good.
Gabrielle's in now.
I want To Pimp a Butterfly on vinyl.
Oh, me too. That's what I want.
And 20. Oh yes, I cannot wait.
Yeah, I really like vinyl. The way it sounds is just.
I've never heard it. There's never been a big difference for me. But
Wow.
that was I Can't Hold My Liquor by Kanye West with Chief Keef and Bon
Iver, right?
Bon Iver,
the folk musician himself. But yeah, I know you just said you didn't like Yeezus initially.
Yeah, like initially, like my first listen through, I don't know if it was the fact that like I was like really onto like J. Cole and like really hyped for that album, and when they popped up on the same day, I was just like comparing them. But I mean, even after that, it was just like I was kind of iffy about it. Like I didn't really like the new direction and the fact that Kanye West wasn't coming with like the classic Kanye West soulful sampling in his music. Right. Like I mean, that's what I loved about hip hop. I just love the soul influences.
Yeah, totally.
But I mean, like this song, listening it to today, I like enjoyed it a lot more than I did the first time.
Oh, for sure. And it's funny because I came from the complete opposite approach of that.
Yeah.
You know, I was so like scared. Like for the past few years, he had done Watch the Throne.
Yeah.
And Cruel Summer, which I would say both are okay, more or less. But I just wanted something new, you know, because I love My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I wanted him to do something like fun and new, like he's been doing for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
And of course, that's exactly what I got, and I was so happy with it.
Okay.
Every song was like a new journey.
Yeah.
It was so great. At least for me personally, and I really enjoyed it. Now I'm just excited to see what he does next.
I mean, I think the title of his album was supposed to be Swish. I think he changed it or something like that.
I think it's still Swish as of right now.
Okay, as of right now, it is Swish. I'm looking forward to that because I want to see the influence of like, his daughter on his music. Like,
oh, for sure. It seems a lot more like so far. It seems a lot more mature than his
yeah. Like
he hasn't talked about anything stupid like on any of his singles. You know,
definitely like you can definitely hear the influence like of his daughter and like his family and becoming like a family man. And like his creativity with like his fashion lines and stuff like that.
Oh, totally.
You can see that how that's really like pushing him to like do different stuff. But I mean, I'm just looking forward to see what the direction is. Right.
And you know, he has a lot of really. It feels like his instrumentation, his production is getting a lot more mature as well.
Yeah. On
songs like I mean, Only One is a song that. You know, people said whatever they wanted to about it when it first came out.
Yeah.
A little bit disappointing. But, like, as it goes on, like, I'm enjoying the minimalist approach he has. It feels like he's, like, taken so much inspiration and experimentation. Now he's kind of reverting back to his minimalist state of, like, 808s and Heartbreak and stuff. And Vic Mensa is also on Wolves, too, which is...
Whew, Vic Mensa and Kanye. Oh, God. We got to talk about Vic Mensa another day.
Totally. But speaking of... Kanye, we'll save like 808s and Heartbreak and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. We'll save all those albums for another day because so much to talk about with that. Kanye is just so much to digest.
Like, my favorite Kanye verse isn't even on a Kanye album. It's on It's on a mixtape by Jhené Aiko.
Oh wow.
Selling I can't remember the name right now, but it's just like so good. Just the bars he drops there and like how relatable the lyrics are just amazing.
And yeah, that's the thing is that like I don't know, I really like him. I think he's been very consistent. Like there have been times where I feel like I felt like he was half-assing it, like with Watch the Throne and Cruel Summer.
Yeah.
But those aren't his projects. That was just like that was his in between for Yeezus, you know.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. So yeah, I'm really excited. I listened to The College Dropout.
Okay.
Maybe we can squeeze this in here very quickly.
Ooh, definitely.
Not a full review, but just very quickly talk about it.
Everyone should listen to College Dropout. That's like the only review I can give you right now because it's a classic.
Oh, for
that
sure.
And Graduation are just.
He's a classic rapper.
I mean, those are like should be in everyone's like hip hop arsenal.
Right.
Graduation and College Dropout.
You're saying Graduation over Late Registration?
I love Graduation.
Oh man, we'll have to talk about that sometime.
Oh, definitely.
But for sure, College Dropout, I had never sat down and listened to the full thing until this fall break.
Okay.
And now that I have, oh my God, he was a genius back then.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
just the like the ending of Graduation Day.
Yeah.
And songs like 2 Words.
Yeah.
Oh my God, or Get 'Em High. Like what a
Yes,
what a great
Kanye
album
just-
that is.
Kanye has been responsible for a lot in the game.
For sure. And like when November gets closer, I'll probably talk about 808s and Heartbreak at some point. And yeah, we'll get to talk about his production more and more because God, I love me some Kanye.
I agree.
Yeah, totally.
Quick shout out to Chloe, Rachel, and Blake who just like threw up a deuce at the booth.
Yeah, they threw up all over the booth.
Oh, okay. They're throwing up a little something. Okay. You want to go ahead and play another Kanye song? Do you have another Kanye West song?
Yeah, I have to send it up.
Okay, let's go.
This will probably have to be the last one, but
Definitely.
you're cool with it. But yeah, I'll play Send It Up.
Okay, this will probably be the last song. We can go ahead and probably say goodbye. This is David.
This is Emil Warner. We talked about Kanye today, but we'll talk about him more later. Maybe next week we'll talk about your favorite producers.
We'll talk about my favorite producers.
Totally. And who's our guest?
And our guest,
Gabrielle. Hey
Gabrielle.
everybody.
Excellent.
I'm still here.
And that's legit.
That is very legit.
She call me Elvis, and one day she call me selfish. Success got them jealous. Shorty's killing while in jail. Tattoos, how they break the news. It was real if you made the news. Last night my bitches came in twos.
God, the beat in this song, man.
Really?
Wait, what?
You hate this song?
No, I said the beat in this
Oh yeah,
song.
this is the only one I really like.
Where have you been, Gabrielle?
What?
You didn't talk about Yeezus, I just realized.
I know, I didn't have a chance to.
Oh,
You guys were just, oh.
Had nothing else but $1 in the dream. See me and they still seem to not believe. I said, whoa. Oh, the beat changed.
it'll come back.
Yo, I said, Mr. Rough House, riding the ride, slip inside, boys, man, do or die. Either you gonna make the move, get it once, get it twice, or you gonna bust it off and let them know that tonight might better not on any beat. I'ma kill it. Told them, man, when it come to I'm drilling. Drop the beat and let me get it one time. Understand me, boy, I dropped them rhymes, got hot. I don't like rapping
Over Kanye.
Yeah, it's like disrespectful.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a god.
Oh, he is a god. Yeah, totally Arca produced, by the way. Which you can tell. This sounds like his music, you know.
Wait, what's your job? Where you work? Oh, snap. Are you getting, how much are you getting paid?
$9 an hour.
Okay, so you get like $7.50 an hour after tax. You get like, hey, same here. Let's go.
Plus I did it kind of in the dark, so I can't stand that well. It's really good.
Yeah.
I told him to rub it in. He didn't.
Yeah, it's my fault.
How much time is left on this song?
I have no idea.
Well, it doesn't matter. We
I
can
did the best.
A girl at my
Just
work
wanna leave you on
said,
anything
like,
else.
makeup's not
we just say
working.
goodbye.
It's
No,
one of my
it's true. I
boss,
just didn't know if you want to go
who
back.
is about
It's like 6 o'clock.
mid-50-year-old lady.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm
who then
tired.
said,
I'm ready
yeah,
to eat.
Crest
I got
toothpaste
some work
is
to
supposed
do,
to be good
and
for
then I
that.
gotta finish a
Oh
project.
yeah, cold spoons.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, Gabrielle, give a quick review of Yeezus for the
If you get a
podcast
coin
people.
and rub a
It's
coin on
alright.
it, sounds like
It's alright.
Yeezus is okay.
Wow.
And that's all she said.
That's all she said. Okay, goodbye, podcast people. Thank you for listening.